Hey guys, welcome to another League of Modern. This time playing some blue-white spirits. Mostly I just took a 5.0 list off of Goldfish and copied it. And my process for this kind of thing tends to be take a 5.0 list, play it several times, get a feel for what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then, start adjusting from there once I've got an actual clue how the deck works. So, for the most part, we're looking to play disruptive elements like Mausoleum Wanderer, Selfless Spirit, Rattle Chains, Spell Queller, along with a bunch of Lords, Drog Skull Captain, and Supreme Phantom, and try to aggro our opponents down with a bunch of evasive threats. Sort of similar to Affinity, except with less power and more disruption. And then in the sideboard, we've got some Damping Sphere, Unified Will, Blessed Alliance, Kataki, Rest in Peace, Stony Silence, Eidolon Rhetoric, Worship, and Settle the Wreckage. Slight concession to budget. I don't actually have Cavern of Souls, so I'm playing Unclaimed Territories. I think the odds, considering that there's Aether Vials and the low mana cost of this deck in general, I think the odds that the difference between Cavern of Soul and Unclaimed Territory matters is extremely low. Granted, one is strictly better than the other, so I'd rather have the Caverns, but it's probably not going to matter at all. Alright, so here we are for the first match. See, I got a whole bunch of spirits and an Aether Vial. That seems good. Looks like some kind of Scapeshift deck. Yes, let's put a counter on Vial. I'm just going to flash and Rattle Chains at the end of his turn, and then next turn I'll probably play Kira and a Supreme Phantom. Get another counter on Aether Vial. Doing it this way, I lose out 1 damage for not having the Supreme Phantom out earlier. But this seems like the way for me to get damaged the least by any kinds of removal spells. He kind of has to have Anger the Gods or Sweltering Suns right now. Which I suppose is possible, and if he has either of those, we just lose. Oh, interesting. I think I'm going to go up to 3 and just cast the Supreme Phantom. Vial and the Drog Skull Captain to get more damage out. And this is 13 damage. So he needs to have like land, ramp spell, Scapeshift? I'm pretty sure Ghost Quarter is not going to do the trick for turning off Scapeshift. I don't think he can get there with a Prime Time, so he really needs Ramp Spell and Scapeshift to kill us. Sideboard Worship probably going to be pretty good against him, and Unified Wills. The other things seem kind of less useful. Oh, does he have Escape Shift? This looks like a prime time, but maybe it's Escape Shift. No, it's Escape Shift. So I'm guessing I Ghost Quarter one of his lands and hope that he doesn't have enough basic mountains. So I'm dead if it don't do this. So if he doesn't have one more basic mountain, which seems extremely unlikely. Oh, you didn't have another basic mountain? Oh my god, this Titanshift player is awful. Holy shit, that's amazing. I was so dead there. All he has to do is get a bunch of non-basics and then the Ghost Quarter can't turn off the Valakut triggers. Alright. Well, that was a 100% punt on our opponent's part, so that's glorious. I don't really want the Path to Exiles. I want those two, and I'll take a Worship, and... none of these are particularly interesting. Still take an Idol on a Rhetoric. Maybe there's a chance that it prevents him from casting, you know, a ramp spell on Escape Shift in the same turn. This hand doesn't do anything. Alright, we got... I can't keep that. I need either a 2-drop Spirit or a land or something. I think this hand's going to be too slow. Supreme Phantom's nice. See, this is where Rattle Chains would be great, because then I can just hold up Unified Will, or Rattle Chains, or any other spirit. I don't actually know whether or not Bant Spirits is better than just straight blue-white spirits. I haven't played the both of them. But I figure the cheaper option is a better spot for me to start, mostly because I don't have a pile of Noble Hierarch sitting around. I think I just do this and try to Unified Will the Titan next turn. So he's gonna have to pay for his pack next turn. If he can't do anything, he's actually dead to me drawing a land that can play Drogskull Captain next turn. All right. Well, it's a pretty nice showing for my first game of Blue-Eyed Spirits. We did pretty much lose game one, except for the part where he punted. But we had the opportunity for him to punt. And other than the fact that he had like a turn 4 or whatever kill. Yeah, he had a turn 4 kill with escape shift, so could be worse. Alright, see you for the next match.